Okay, 41. Gestation period, human pregnancies is normal. The mean is 266 days. Standard deviation is 16 days. Okay, what proportion of pregnancies last more than 270 days? So here's 270. So that's a probability that x is greater than 270. And my z-score for that is 270 minus 266 over 16, which is 4 over 16, which is 1/4, which is 0.25. So I get two options. I can look up 0.25 on the table, find the area to the left, and then subtract it from 1, or I can just go ahead and do normal CDF and get 270, the low end. The high end is a big number, then mean and standard deviation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You go ahead and do it right now too. Okay, and I get 40.13%. Okay, so there's A. B is what percentage lasts less than 250. That's this. Probability that x is less than 250. That's probability that z is less than 250 minus 266 over 16, which my z-score would be negative 16 over 16, negative 1. That comes up a lot, doesn't it? Okay, so there's negative 1, which is, what was that again? 15.87%, I believe. Okay, C. 240 and 280. Draw your normal curve. U is 266, sigma is 16, so between 240 and 280. So probability that 240 less than x less than 280. And we can just do that directly on our calculator. So we'll do 240, 280, 266, 16, right? That's my normal CDF, and I get 75.7%. Okay, again, that was normal CDF, 240, 280, 266, and 16. D. Probably that lasts more than 280. Here, we'll make some more space here. Okay. So more than 280. It's going to be mu is 266, sigma is 16, 280. So probably that x is greater than 280. Okay, since we've done the z-scores, I know you know how to do the z-scores. So we do this right on the calculator. That's normal CDF, minimum 280, maximum a really big number 99999, mean 266, standard deviation 16. So we get 19.1%. E, what's probability that it lasts no more than 245? So I'll do E here. So that means less than or equal to 245. And again, if I do normal CDF, a small number, a small big number, 99999, 245, 266. So I get 9.5%. Okay. F. A very preterm baby is one whose gestation period is less than 224. So our preterm baby is very unusual. So mu is 266, sigma is 16, 224. So we're looking for that. Probably the x is less than 224. Okay. So you guys good on the limits here? My limit for this problem would be negative 999 and then 244, and I get 0.43%. Okay. So are preterm babies unusual? Yes. Very unusual. Okay. And 47, I know it's a long video. Let's see if we can do this. Mean incubation time, so we're here again. Mu is 21, standard deviation is 1. Determine the 17th percentile. So in other words, what value, how many days is the cutoff for 17%? So I can look up 17% on my table, which I will do. And the closest one to 17% is 1711, which is negative 0.95. So I can use this, z equals x minus mu over sigma, so negative 0.95 equals x minus 21 over 1. So negative 0.95 equals, multiplied by 1, doesn't do anything, x minus 21. So x would be 21 minus 0.95, which would be 20.05. Okay. So that's the 17th percentile, which is approximately 20 days. And then B, determine the incubation times that make up the middle 95%. Well, the middle 95% up here is roughly 2 standard deviations each way. So that's going to be x is greater than or equal to 19, less than or equal to 23. All right, I think that covers it for this section.